What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and in today's video we will be reacting to the record signing of every current Premier League club. I'm gonna just find out who these players are. You're gonna find out who they are as well, and I'm gonna give my thoughts, and I want you to do the same in the comment section down below. Let's just have some fun here and let's find out who are these record signings. I know City's record signing is Jack Grealish already. I know that for sure. But let's find out the others, and I'll share my thoughts. Let's go. Okay, so let's take a look at this picture we have right here. Let's start with Manchester City. And that's Jack Grealish for a fee of 117.5 million euros. Ooh, very expensive. But from what I know, that was Jack Grealish's release clause. He was Aston Villa's talisman, their captain, their gem, their treasure. He has been at the club since he was a little boy. He's a fan of Aston Villa. And I think he's worth every single penny. He's worth the peas, I should say. You know what I mean? He's worth the E's if you're talking about euros as well. So look, man, Grealish just signed this summer to City. So we don't really have much to say in terms of what he's done at Manchester City. But we know what he did at Aston Villa, definitely worth the money. The man is just damn good. Helped Aston Villa come back to the Premier League, helped them stay up, and now he has moved on to greener pastures. Yes, the pastures are definitely greener. He's guaranteed to win something. Nothing in life is guaranteed, but I think Grealish should win a trophy or 2 or 3 or even 4 this season. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp there. Next up, Romelu Lukaku, the new man for Chelsea, man. Oh, he was a Chelsea player. I think he came over from Anderlecht. Chelsea bought him, then loaned him out to West Brom, then to Everton, sold him to Everton, then Everton sold him to Manchester United for what I think was a record fee for United then, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on all his transfer moves, though. But Lukaku has been in the Premier League before, and now he has returned. The return of King Lukaku, right, to Chelsea. 115 million euros. That's a huge fee. But I also think that is worth every single piece of gold. He was not, they did not pay for him in gold, but you get the point. Look, Lukaku at United, I think he flopped at United. Did not work out at all. And he left, went to Inter Milan, and did good in both seasons. I think he was there for 2 seasons, and he helped Inter win the Scudetto last year. And for Belgium, he has been ripping it to shreds. So I think this is a great move, and he's worth the 115 million euro price tag. He's definitely worth it. Well, for now, I could say that now. Let's see what he does this season. But a lot of people has Lukaku scoring a ton of goals, but it's not that easy. It's not so cut and dry. All right, so let's see if both Lukaku and Grealish have a good season for the respective clubs. Both clubs will be fighting for the title as well. So next up, Paul Pogba for Manchester United, a fee of 105 million euros. Pogba, as we know, was the most expensive Premier League player before this summer, before Jack Grealish and Lukaku went to Chelsea and City. Pogba at United, I think, has been a disappointment. They expected big things from Pogba. Hashtag Pogback. Was a United youth player, left for Juventus and absolutely destroyed the Serie A. Won the World Cup with France, but his exploits at Manchester United has been nothing short of disappointing and lackluster, mediocre. The only thing he's won, I'm pretty sure, is the Europa League when Zlatan and Mourinho was at the club, and that's a long time. God damn, that was long. That was since Frankie de Jong and Matthijs de Ligt and Van de Beek was playing for Ajax. That was a long time. That was a long time ago, man. And Pogba started off the season really hot. 4 assists. That's really good. We see his potential. If he's able to continue in that vein of form and win Manchester United the title, the Champions League, or something other than the Europa League, listen, not even a Carabao Cup would qualify. That won't suffice. then we could say Pogba is worth that price tag. But I think he's been a semi-flop at Manchester United. For real. Maybe it's the managers that's in charge, not getting the best out of him, not playing him in the right position. Maybe. But let's move on to Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk. 84.7 million euros. Worth every euro, every pound, every dollar. What a signing. What a signing. Arguably, I must say arguably, just came back from injury, the best defender in world football. Oh my God, look at how handsome he is. Is he the most handsome man on the list? Look at Jack Grealish. Guys, I'm happily married with a wife, okay? And come on, get your mind out of the freaking gutter. Only handsome men could acknowledge other handsome men and not feel any type of way, okay? All right? But Van Dijk, man, I'm going to go as far as to say Van Dijk will go down as a Liverpool legend. I don't know about Pogba being a United legend, but Van Dijk, a Liverpool legend, and he's just an awesome character and he's an awesome player. That's why I buy Van Dijk in FIFA career mode from Liverpool quite often. Nicola Pepe, Arsenal, 80 million euros. Flop, 80 million times. Has not lived up to his price tag, has not lived up to expectation. What he did over there at Lille, he wasn't able to match it in Arsenal's colors. He has been quite awful. And I'm going to leave it right there and move on. Pepe, you need to step your freaking game up. Let me just put it that way. Tottenham, Tanguy Ndombele. This man was linked with a move to Manchester City, and I like this player. 60 million euros. I think the fee is kind of high. Maybe about 20 million or 20 to 25 million euros too high. Has not really done anything of note at the club. Definitely have not won any trophies. We know that. And I heard Nuno said that Tanguy Ndombele isn't even in the match squad for Sunday. And Ndombele could be on his way out of Tottenham Hotspur. It has not been a happy spell at the club at all. So, should have came to City. West Ham, Sebastian Haller, 50 million wasted euros. Down the drain, flushed down the toilet, flushed down the sewer. Went to Ajax for about 25 million euros a season and a half after. It was a disappointing spell at West Ham United. Lit up the German Bundesliga playing for Frankfurt. Big money move, 50 million euros as you see right there on the screen, and he's gone. Forgotten. You know they say gone but not forgotten? Gone and forgotten. Sebastian Haller. What a waste of money. We're going to move on. Everton. Gylfi Sigurdsson. 49.4 million euros. I don't think we're going to see Gylfi Sigurdsson this season though. He's under investigation right now for child pornography or something like that. Something to do with some minor or whatever. This is awful. I don't even want to continue talking about this. I'm going to bleep that out. If you hear bleep, I bleeped out what I said earlier because this is just simply despicable and disgusting, and I never expected that from the freaking Icelandic wizard Gylfi Sigurdsson. God damn, Gylfi, you let us down. I'm going to erase all your brilliant free kicks from out of my memory. Bye. Leicester, Yuri Tillemans, 45 million euro fee. God damn, what a player. What a player. Young Belgian, the man is a wizard. Box-to-box midfielder. Did you see that goal he scored in the FA Cup final against Chelsea? Take a freaking bow, Yuri Tillemans. You're destined for great things. Let's see how long Leicester can keep you. Worth all the money. I think, you look at the price tag of Ndombele and the price tag that Leicester paid for Tillemans. They should have oh man, it's not fair out here. It ain't fair at all. Life ain't fair. Newcastle United, Joel Linton, 44 million wasted euros. Listen, how do you say his name? Joe Linton or Joel Inton? He has not been putting many goals into the back of the net. See, his name has into. He's just been awful, man. He's got some good games, don't get me wrong. But goddamn, what did Newcastle see in this guy? He didn't even score a ton of goals for Hoffenheim in the Bundesliga. And you paid 44 million euros for him. That's what you call the Premier League tax. We're going to move on. Wolverhampton Wanderers, Fabio Silva. Good prospect from Porto. Good prospect. But they paid way too much for him. I think they paid about 40 million too much for Fabio Silva. Maybe about 39 million. Yeah, maybe about 39 million euros too much for Fabio Silva. Did not have a great season last year, even though Raul Jimenez did not play. Wolves needed a striker. Fabio Silva wasn't even trusted enough to step up and I know he's young. I'm being too harsh on Fabio. I take it all back. Let's see what happens. Let's see how he does this season. He's still not the main striker, but let's see how he does this season. Aston Villa, Emiliano Buendia, 38.4 million euros. If we learn anything from the first match that they played against Watford, I think he's not worth it. I think it's overrated. I think Emiliano Buendia is a championship bully. I'm gonna say it right now. Buendia, you're gonna need to prove me wrong, but you're a championship bully. You did it for Norwich on a few occasions. You did it twice to help Norwich get promoted, and when Norwich was in the Premier League, you didn't do a goddamn thing. And I'm gonna say it loud and I'm gonna say it clear. Let me say it again. You didn't do a goddamn. I was surprised when Aston Villa went in for him. Arsenal wanted him. I'm not surprised with that one. But let's see if Emi Buendia actually replicate the championship form in the Premier League. We're gonna move on to Crystal Palace. Christian Benteke, 31.4, well, I'm reading wrong, 31.2 million euros. Weren't he Liverpool's record fee one time for about 40-something million and didn't do a goddamn thing? Christian Benteke, you're stealing for a living, man. Yeah, he did have a great season last year. But overall, at Crystal Palace, boy, not worth the money. Not worth the money. But guess what? He came from Liverpool to Crystal Palace. So you cannot expect anything different in terms of the price tag. Liverpool just like to swindle other teams out of their money for players who are not worth the money. You get what I'm saying? So Christian Benteke, let's see if you do the business this season. I absolutely love your celebration. You see? So let's move on. Watford, Ismail Assar, 30 million euros. Should have paid about 50 because Ismail Assar is a beast. I'm not saying he looks like a beast or anything, but he's a beast, I'm telling you. What he did to Matt Target, he should be charged. That was felonious. He needs to be fined by the FA for what he did to Matt Target. That was freaking brutal. That was brutal, man. So, what you did to Aston Villa in that opening game, if we see more of that, Watford may just survive the drop this season. It's sad. I felt sad for Saw. I've been following this player since about 2017 when he was at, I think it was Metz and Stade Rennais and Metz. And he's a Senegalese international. What a player. Fast, strong, skillful, has an eye for goal. Ismaila Sarr. Yeah. Not Sarr's disease, but Sarr. All right. Rodrigo, 30 million, Leeds. Boy. I think it's worth the money. He was doing business at Valencia. Definitely doing the business, not business, but maybe take about 10 million off. Worth the money, but take 10 million off. They should have asked for a 30% discount or something on Rodrigo. Not really lived up to expectations. Had a few good games, but I don't see him spending a very long time as a Leeds United player. He's always injured too, so yeah. Danny Ings, Southampton. We almost done, guys. We almost done. Bear with me. 29.2 million euros worth the money, and he came in from Liverpool too, so you know, you gotta pay some big money. Gotta definitely pay some big money if you want players from Liverpool. Even if they're washed up and they're done with, you got to pay some money, man. Guaranteed. Danny Ings, worth the money. He did well. He played well for Southampton, scored a lot of goals, and he has now moved on to Aston Villa for more big money. So, Ingsy, bro, you're a legend, man. I think he went over to Aston Villa just to play with Tyrone Mings, to mess with the commentators and the pundits. Mings passed to Ings. You know what I mean? Yeah. They need to sign somebody with the last name Cummings on the team too. That'll do well. That'll do really good. Brighton. Enoch Mwepu from Salzburg. 23 million euros. And I've heard through the grapevine that Brighton are willing to break this new transfer fee and bring in Darwin Núñez from Benfica, the Argentinian striker. Oh no, Uruguayan striker, pardon me. Sorry, Darwin. Sorry to mix up the countries. For 25 million, right? And you know he did well for Benfica maybe a few seasons ago, but he's been very quiet lately. I haven't checked the Benfica stats, but we know Benfica didn't win the title last season, so it must have been a quiet season for Darwin Núñez. Yeah, you see I'm forgetting his name already. But Enoch Mwepu, good game, good opening game. And Brighton came back from behind to win against Burnley. So let's see what Mwepu does this season. Let's move on to Burnley. And I think this is Ben Gibson. Is he still at the club? 60. I need to do some research on this one. I don't know this player that well, but 16.9 million euros. Gibson. Is he Ben Gibson? I think that's Ben Gibson, you know. This is the only one that I think so, you know. Ben Gibson. Yeah, that is Ben Gibson. That is indeed Ben Gibson. That is Ben Gibson. That is, yeah, Burnley, 2018. Big money. He's no longer at Burnley. He's at Middlesbrough right now. He used to be at Middlesbrough before, and then he's not. No, I'm lying. Burnley brought him from Middlesbrough. He's now at Norwich City. So Ben Gibson is back in the Premier League. Let's see what he does this season. Is he going to do anything good, or is he going to go back down to the Championship? Maybe a Championship level player. Yeah, sorry. Brentford, newly promoted Brentford. Christopher, let me get his name right. Aya, 15.7 million euros. Bought from Celtic. And he got injured in the first game. So if that's an indication of what to come, that's not a good sign at all. That's not a good sign. Don't know the player very well, but I heard he's a highly rated defender. Let's see how he does this season. And last but not least, Norwich City, 11 million euros. Tim Close. Norwich, can't spend a little more, man. Spend a little more on more quality players. I'm just saying. That's why you are a yo-yo club. You come up, you go down. You see what Championship level players. Is Tim Close still at the club? I think I found an article that says Tim Close moved back to Germany or something, you know. I might be wrong though. But Tim Close, no, he's back at Norwich. He's back. He's from Germany. He went out on loan to Basel in the 2021 season, 28 games, 2 goals. I think he's still a Norwich player. So things haven't really worked out the way Norwich thought it would. I think Tim Close has been a flop at Norwich City. But guys, there you have it. Me reacting to the record signing of every Premier League club this season. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Man. Like the video if you like it. If you were entertained, please like it. Let me know your thoughts down below. So for my boy Dominic Rich, until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Yeah.